first grade parents. This is Miss Amy Wright. I'm a first grade teacher. And we're going to go over a few math games that you can play at home with your child using playing cards. Alright, the first game is called Addition Top It. You'll just need a deck of cards, and what you'll need is the aces through tens. So take out the jacks, the queens, the kings. And you can play this with 2 to 4 players. So if you have some other children at home, and you all can play together. You'll shuffle the cards, place the deck of cards face down in the middle of the table. Each player will turn over 2 cards and call out the sum of your numbers. That means you'll add both cards together. The player with the highest sum wins the round and takes those cards. If you tie, the people with the highest sum get 2 more cards and you add them together, and whoever gets the highest gets all of the cards. When the game is over is when there is not enough cards in the middle to play another round. And the player who has the most cards wins the game. You can also make this a little bit more challenging by using 3 cards. If your child's mastered adding 2 cards together, then you can try adding 3 cards together. I've got a couple students here, and we're going to show you how to play this game very quickly, okay? Alright, guys, are you ready? Alright, let's shuffle the cards.
This is scary.
Alright. Who wants to go first? Addison, you go first. Flip over 2 cards and add them together and tell us your sum. Alright, 6 plus 2. 8, okay. Gunner? 6 plus 3. What's 6 plus 3?
10.
Count them. If you're not sure, remember, count the things that are on there. 6 plus 3.
9.
Very good. 9. Okay, so you have 8, you have 9. Now I'm going to flip over 2 cards. I have a 4 plus an ace, and we talk about an ace is a 1. Okay, so that's just 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5. All right. Who had the largest sum? I had 5. You had 8, and you had.
9.
So who gets all the cards? Okay. Put them all in a pile, and he gets them. And let's put them all face down over there. All right. We play again. All right. Everybody pick 2 cards. Go ahead. What's your sum? Very good. 7 plus 1 equals 8. All right. Go ahead. So you have 8 plus 3.
Equals 12.
Count them. 8. And 3 more.
11.
Very good. 8 plus 3 is 11. And I have 7 plus 6. So let's see. 7 plus 6. How can I figure that out? 7 plus 6. I can count all the things on here. I can put 7 in my head. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. My sum is 13. Who had the largest sum that time? Miss Wright. So I get all of the cards that time. All right, we're going to go through this one more time. Go ahead. Four plus 1 equals 5. All right.
11.
8 plus 3, you got the same one. Very good. 8 plus 3, so you knew the sum. Mine is 8 plus 2. What is 8 plus 2 is 8, 9, 10?
10.
10, very good. All right, put your finger right here. Put your 2 cards. No, your 2 cards. All right, who had the largest sum that time? Mine was 10. My sum was 10. What was your sum? 5. And what was your sum? 11. Very good. So who had the biggest sum? Gunner. All right, he gets all those cards. Very good. All right. Okay, we're going to show you one more game that we can play with cards. All right, stack those up. Let's go right up here. We're going to go to the next game. All right, the next game is 2-digit big man. You also need the same thing, a deck of cards, and you will need ace to 9, and the aces are equal to 1 again. Each player gets half of the deck, and you can play this with 2 or 3 people. If you play with 3, you can just divide the cards into 3, and each player flips over his biggest cards, 2 cards, I'm sorry, and you try to make the biggest number. So, for example, if you turn over a 5 and a 9, you could make 59, or you could make 95. You want to make the biggest number, so you would make 95 because that number is bigger than 59. So the player who makes the biggest two-digit number keeps the cards, and the other player's cards also. And this game ends when you run out of cards. And then whoever wins, the winner is the person who has the most cards at the end of the game. So you can play till then, and then you can also play this game with three-digit numbers if you've mastered two-digit numbers. Or you can also play Little Man, and you can play the smallest number, and whoever makes the smallest number gets the card. So there's a couple different ways to play this game. We're going to play two-digit Big Man. We're going to play it with 3 people. All right, ready? I'm going to give y'all 3. We're going to separate the stacks out. You get a stack, you get a stack, and I get a stack. Okay, are y'all ready? We're going to flip over 2 cards, and we're going to see who can make the biggest number. Okay? All right, I flipped over a 3 and a 7. So would my biggest number be 37 or 73? 73. So my number is 73. Okay, you flip over your 2 cards and make the biggest number. Your biggest number would be 83. All right, very good.
88.
88 because you have the same number. All right, so who has the biggest number? 73, 83, or 88? Gunner. All right, so Gunner gets all those. So keep those in a separate stack over there. Good job. All right, let's flip over 2 more cards. I have a 6 and a 4, so I could make 46 or I could make 64. Which one would be the biggest? 64, okay. What about you? 71 is your biggest number, okay. What's your biggest number?
43.
43. All right, who had the biggest number that time? 64, 71, or 43? Which one is the biggest? Addison gets all the cards that time, so you put them over there in a separate file. All right, we'll go one more time. You ready? All right, flip over 2 cards. I can make 29 or 92. I think I'm going to make 92. That's the biggest number.
92.
Is yours 92 also?
91.
Oh, 91. What's yours? 76. Okay, so who had the biggest number that time? Miss Wright. Very good. All right, good job.
Let's play one more time.
Okay, we'll go one more time. Flip over 2 cards and make the biggest number. I can make 25 or 52. I'm going to make 52. That's the bigger number. What's your number? 21. And what's your number? Children's song.
I can exercise and count my numbers. My brain gets smarter, my body gets stronger. Now go a little higher, have a lot of fun. Count to 100, 25 ones.
Put both arms
Count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
crisscross arms.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Stretch legs.
21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30.
Crisscross knees.
31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40.
Tap knees.
41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50.
Washing machines.
51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60.
TikTok.
61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70.
Shoulders forward.
71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 30.
Shoulders back.
81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. I can answer